Welcome back, everybody. This is CVT Weekly News, Monday, May 23rd. Before we get to our interview, I want to thank our sponsors for having sponsored this episode. We just aired the commercial just a few minutes ago. Fresno Women's Network, we want to thank you again for having been our sponsor. And now we want to introduce one of our guests for today. They're with Xtranormal.com, one of the, so far, greatest program I've found on the internet to have fun with.
It's really awesome.
And what is your name again? Graham Sharp from Xtranormal.com. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your business and tell people what they can expect with the program and such, what they can do with it.
Okay, so basically we created a system that converts typing text into making animated movies. It's extremely simple to use. You literally just go in, type in your dialogue, whatever you, well actually you choose a character, you choose a background, you type in your dialogue, and then you can drag little animation icons across and press the button, and you've created your own little video, your own little movie. It's very simple to use.
Right. And we created a commercial with that, and we started airing it last week. It's a really big one, and some of you folks might have seen it. Also, the Geico commercials, those computer animated Geico commercials were made with it as well, weren't they?
That's correct, they were, yes. I mean, that was just it was an advertising agency from Virginia who came along and said, is it okay if we just use your system to make a commercial? And we just said, fine, as long as you leave the Xtranormal logo in the corner. And off they went and made, I think in total, 6 different commercials. So there were 6 in total, yeah.
Right. So far, I think I've only seen 4, but can't wait to see it.
So,
yeah, there's the Dancing Grandad, there's I don't remember them all, to be honest now.
Yeah. They're all interesting and creative, though. I enjoy them. And I love the fact that the program, because when working with it with the commercial that we made and then the commercials I'm experimenting with to make, they're really, really fun.
and is it user-friendly?
Oh, it's very user-friendly.
That's important to have user-friendly because, you know, the kids, you know, my 9-year-old she does this amazing stuff with the computer. I look at it, I'm like, well, where's the T? And if you know, my generation is just the beginning part of computer usage, but my parents' generation, if they own a business, they can still go into your site and it walks you through how to make it?
Pretty much. If you first of all, it's fairly logical. You go through a series of tabs where you choose your background, you choose your characters, you can choose music and different sounds, and then you go to basically typing your story. The animation icons where you can change the camera and change and add various animations. If you hover the mouse over the buttons, it actually tells you what to do. I think when we look at the behavior of people on the site, perhaps one of the biggest problems they have is what I'd call writer's block, where they get their set sorted out, they get it all nicely teed up, and then they start to sort of think, well, what do I write? And add a couple of lines, and then they kind of like, So, yeah.
That's fascinating. It's an interesting thing to do.
No, it's not just for businesses, obviously. Anybody in the world can access your site and make their own little videos, correct?
Yes, I mean, I think when we started thinking about what we'd done, originally the application was made, the original intention was to simplify animations for professionals, so we would take it to movie studios and everything else. And then we realized actually that there was this huge consumer market. And as we thought about it, what we've realized what we're doing is we're sort of enabling the long tail for video. I'm not sure if you've read, you know, Chris Anderson's book about how the audio and the book industry's changed with online distribution. But what's happened in video is I think the online distribution has actually led the ability to produce movies. So right now you've got YouTube, Vimeo, lots of sites where you can publish movies very easily, but it's less easy to actually make those movies. You know, give most people a handy cam and an editing software, and they find it really difficult to use. So what we're trying to do is sort of democratize content production so that literally anybody can get their point over, you know, create a discussion, tell a story, use it for social commentary, just basically democratize the ability to produce movies, some short movies and videos.
Nice. Now, anybody can, if you guys, the video audience wants to see any of the videos people have made, random people made, just look them up on YouTube.
Yep.
Xtranormal.
If you just type in Xtranormal on YouTube, there are literally thousands of movies. You can also go onto our website, xtranormal.com, and in the watch movies area, there's a bunch in there. Currently, I don't know the exact number, but it's over 11 million movies made off the site.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
We're now up to close to about 3.5 million active users. So,
Now, how long have you been around?
the company's been around several years, but we launched the service just under a year ago. So about June of 2010.
Oh wow! So your anniversary's coming up.
Yep. So another month, and we'll be a year live, so to speak.
That's amazing.
That's great to hear. Now, well, the website is not with the E, but it's Xtranormal without the E, correct?
That's correct. Xtranormal.com.
So all you viewers out there, after the show, open up in a new tab so you can still listen to the show that's following us, and visit Xtranormal.com. Check them out. The great website, all kinds of computer-generated things you can make with literally a touch of the button, click of the mouse.
But exactly.
All right, well, thank you so much. Huh?
You can type, you can make a movie.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much for interviewing with us. We really appreciate it. And have a great day, and hope that things keep going well for you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. And folks, we're glad to have you. We've got to go. We went past our time like we normally do, but hey, it happens. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Hello, Dave. Have you heard of CentralValleyTalk.com? No, I have not. What is CentralValleyTalk.com? CentralValleyTalk.com is only California's Central Valley's fastest growing media outlet, with over 200,000 viewers. Viewed locally, nationally, and even all over the world. Wow, that's a lot of viewers. Yes it is. And the numbers keep growing. CentralValleyTalk.com even has some of the cheapest advertising rates around. What kind of things can I watch on CentralValleyTalk.com? CentralValleyTalk.com offers all kinds of original programming, from talk shows, to news shows, to political, music, comedic and even religious shows. Sounds like CentralValleyTalk.com offers something for just about everyone. And I can watch CentralValleyTalk.com on any computer? Even just like the one that made this commercial? You've got that right. You can even watch CentralValleyTalk.com on your iPhone. And you don't even need an app for that. Sounds great. I have just one last question, Hal. Oh. And what is that, Dave? Do you think you can loan me your iPhone so I can start watching CentralValleyTalk.com right now? I'm sorry, Dave, I'm afraid I can't do that. CentralValleyTalk.com. You don't even need an app for that.